everybody, and welcome back or welcome to another video of 2v8. This one I think you guys will fully enjoy, and it was a great one. I was playing with my duo today. It's the Steve you probably see with me numerous times, and it was absolutely fun. We decided, as you can read from the title, to do 2v8 without winning. But as you can see right now, we're doing some things. The only reason we didn't decide to do it unless we decided purely midway through the game, as you will see in the following. As you can see, it's a pretty short game. It's just fucking ironic. Excuse my language. So basically, we decided, hey, we'll just do some generators, try to do some healing because we were the only medics, believe it or not, on the team. So we were just like, you know what? We'll try to get some generators done, see what we can do, and where we can get us. And then instead, we're just like, okay, we'll try something else. And so, while we were going over to do some hooks, when we popped that generator, which, phenomenal by the way, pretty good one for not having the perk for generators in 2v8, as you all know. We saved this teammate and we basically did like heals, that's our job. We're like, we're doing our job, this is where we're doing our job. You'll see in a few minutes right now this is where we decide to just stop after a while, like we stop moving. We just decided like, why not, we'll just try a challenge, see how it goes. See the killers, if they be genuine or would they be mean to kill us. You know, because it's a lucky draw. You don't know how it's going to go in 2v8. And in this case, we were just like, there's so many people hooked, like, back to back. And we're like, you know what, we'll just do it for a little bit more. Because why not? Because, you know, look how many people are, like, are hooked. And it was just like, you know, being the only two healers that can boost the healing, might as well try. Try our best to get as many people as we can without trying to get killed. Because like every few minutes, and then this is where I decided, you know what, I ain't gonna play a game. I'm just gonna say no. I'm just gonna stay here, not move, maybe move around just to see what's going on. Like look, like as you can see, moving my camera left to right just to see what's going on. But I decided to stay back. My partner was like saying, no, I'm gonna just go off and do generator, and then he finally decided, you know what, no. He was going to join me for the memes. So we just stood there and just had the fun time, and then the Ghostface shows up. We're like, hello! Because he just made us laugh because it just saw us there, knew we were there, because I doubt he didn't. Looked at, as you can see, look at the light, and then it just like walked off and left us alone. We're like, no way, no shot. Because we first saw it like, hey, no, ain't no way. He knew we were there. And then we're just like, the fact he looked at the light in front of me, I was like, yeah, he knows we're here. We just started laughing about it the whole time. We just stood there laughing about it. Like, ain't no shot. And so we were just like standing there, not doing anything, just watching our fellow teammates get killed, or as I call them, soldiers, getting murked from hell, because we still don't know what the other killer is. We just know one of them is Ghostface. So the Ghostface, Jesus Christ, blends in. So good luck to anyone getting stalked by that guy. I made him, so I'm learning to main him recently, so thought it'd be something fun to do. I just ironic seeing him, and at this point I heard bats, so I knew instantly it was Dracula, and +5 my terror rate is being not fully, you know, heart. I knew exactly that if someone was undetectable, which there's only a few killers that can come from it, and we didn't hear Huntress Lullaby, so we knew definitely it was Dracula, which was kind of fun. And then we saw our teammate looping in there, and it goes Dracula. As we speak, and it was just ironic. We're just watching all this happen, like all the looping, and it was just really funny. And I don't know how our teammates feel about it. I know I felt so bad that we did this. It's just like, I am so sorry. And then we got flashbang, we were like, guys! And then there's Dracula doing his wolf, which was absolutely fantastic. We also messaged the two killers later on, PlayStation. We messaged him later and saying, well done, like the was fantastic, and this Ghostface was absolutely lovely to talk to, and supposedly the person who's doing Dracula is his friend, and well, he's doing more so than anything, and was new to it. So fair play to Dracula being really good at that, for being new. And he didn't realise we were there. We're like, okay, Dracula just ignored us. What a fantastic thing. And then crows started showing up, and we're like, no, not the crows, not the crows, a show our location. So we're just bobbing around trying to get rid of them, which we know we can't get rid of them because you go for, you know, you start running around. It happens. It's fair. We were just looking at each other like, oh no, just no, wrong timing and everything. And so we're just laughing about it, just like, what are we gonna do? You know, what are we gonna do? We're mannequins. We're supposed to be mannequins. We're supposed to have like birds over our heads. Disneyland, and then we just kept watching everyone just drop like flies. It was just like, okay, and then we just like laughing again still about the two birds, and we're like, well, we might as well own it and accept it that it's here. And around this time, I think Dracula saw us, if I remember correctly. Or one of the killer. Ghostface doesn't kill us. Ghostface was absolutely phenomenal. Every time he came over, he was just laughed to watch and just crouching with us. As you can see, he just knew we were here, just playing with us. And he just didn't care. He was just like, bye-bye, I'm going off to do my own thing, which was absolutely phenomenal. And we just kept watching him come by and watching him from the distance, what he was up to, and it was just pure hilariousness. And it was just the best one. So yeah, this one. There's almost and then Dracula found us. He knocked down my teammate, and I was just looking at my teammate like, no! No! I was like, oh no. I was expecting us to die, and then Ghostface was like, no, shaking his head to tell us not to get him, and then he probably told, he said he was in call with his teammates, so he told him, hey, to leave them alone, they're good survivors, so we just left them alone, and they left us alone, and here we are, like now, getting heals off, doing our own thing, and just going back to what we were doing, and then we were laughing like, oh, the grass are gone! Looky there, they just reset it, we're perfectly fine. It was actually great. Best of fun. It was just such a stupid thing to do. I could imagine like our teammates were screaming at us when they were spectating us in 2v8, like, what the hell are you guys doing? Just standing there, we're like, you never know what you don't know if you don't try it, like, if you get me, like, if you all know this, like, if you don't know, you don't try. In 2v8, what could happen? And it's the fun part where you get the most memories and the most fun and all that. I think this is why I love it. And then there's Ghostface coming back and crouching and us like saying hello. We're like, hello, Ghostface! What a goat! He's absolutely phenomenal. And if I remember correctly, everyone, they're trying to get everyone dead. And I think right now everyone is dying, so they're letting us get hatched. Which was absolutely phenomenal. They were absolutely great duo. Greatest fun of life. Could never call them. They were absolutely phenomenal. And I think that is everyone dead now. Yeah, everyone's dead. It's just me and my duo. They were like showing us hatch, and I said to my duo, "You get the hatch. I'll be fine. You go get hatch." And he's like, "No, you go." I was like, "No, go." And then these two was absolutely phenomenal. They were just coming with me when we were looking for hatch. We just went into it as a group. It was loud. You would say that there's two terror races of the two of them. But we were just like, they were all of us just going around looking for the hatch together. Just like la la da da, looking for the hatch, trying to find it. And my duo was like saying, I think they're actually helping you find hatch. I was like, yeah, I think so too. We just couldn't find it because I couldn't hear very well because of the two terror races, so it was just a lot of noise. And I think they were trying to find it as well because Ghostface is a lot faster than we are. So I think the Ghostface was just like, I'll scour ahead, let me see if I can find it. And he ends up finding it, which is absolutely phenomenal. I end up hearing it, and it's on top of the hill, which of all places, the top of the hill. This is when I exactly heard it, and then we just went up there, and we went up, and then there's a Ghostface standing there, and I just crouched to say thank you, and off we went. And thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy.